What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Wednesday. I totally have no idea.
Zero clue what day
Zero
it is.
idea what day it is, but we are still in LA, and we are joined by the wonderful, the lovely, wait for it, our friend, our lover.
Can you believe I said that? Insane. I thought about
Kreppel.
that so many times after I did that.
And now I bet you're also like, they probably didn't even remember that I did that.
I
It's
did
really
actually.
just
I
cited
forgot.
it right back to you.
And now I'm never gonna forget.
I thought about it all morning. I was like, I'm going to introduce her the same way she introduced
you
us
guys
on the podcast,
leave
and she's going to love it.
Well, I'm embarrassed.
No, don't be
I called you my
embarrassed.
friends and my lovers.
Isn't that
It's
what
true.
we are?
Yeah, so you
You
are
know,
definitely
we all
my
love each
friends.
other.
That's true.
Yeah.
And really, like, not to tease too much of what we said on your podcast.
Yeah.
That will be out in months.
Sorry, I'm having a baby. I need to batch episodes. Okay.
That'll be out in January.
Yes.
But we had a lot of laughs.
We did have a lot of
Rhea
laughs.
ended it on a high note that I was thinking about for hours.
You'll learn so much about the chicks that you didn't know before. I'll tell you that much.
I was like seriously laughing for way too long. Just a little snippet of what you said yesterday when you were like, "Are you like you need to eat protein bars before you have sex?" And I was like really cracking up about that for a while yesterday. So look forward to that in January.
It'll be out eventually. Right when you're missing us, then the episode will come out. Yeah.
Boom. Then we'll be there.
Well, thanks for joining us in Noah's hotel room.
I'm honored.
Yes.
Been waiting for this invite for
Yeah.
so long. I'm glad I finally got the invite.
Yesterday when Kelsey said she was coming here, she was like, "Where am I meeting you guys?" And Noah was like, "It's in my hotel room. No big deal."
You're like, okay, what hotel?
Yeah.
Like, that's no
I
deal.
don't know where you're saying.
see you in my hotel room. But yeah, we're in LA. We're gonna talk all about our LA trip on Friday's episode because we can't sit here and just like bore Kelsey with what we've
I
been
wouldn't
doing.
be
I also
bored.
think because the big shebang is Dancing with the Stars,
Right,
which
right.
is happening tonight. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for you guys. Dancing with Stars is fun. I've been a couple times. It is fun to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Can you leave immediately when it ends? Because we have to
They
make a
don't
flight.
like hold you there.
All right. No, like the show ends and you get up and walk out.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like I think that's like, what would they do after?
she had a wave of like
I
I could tell from her text because we weren't together, and I was like, oh, she's nervous we're not going to make our flight. Like they came up with an entirely different plan to get our bags there. The
spiraling.
entire like I was not with them. I was like, they texted me, friend, this is our new plan. She's texting me like, how do we find out if we can leave
I'm
immediately
so
after
confused
the show?
what you think would happen after something ends.
I'm thinking like
We're being
row by row.
held.
You know what I mean? Like
No, I think people just leave.
they just gotta be like I'm thinking
think-
like, all right, row A, you can exit. Row B, you can exit.
When does that ever happen?
It doesn't even happen like on ever, even on an airplane when you're actually in rows. That doesn't even
No,
happen.
you can. When the flight ends, you just get up and get off. And
Yeah.
so I feel like when the show stops filming, like you could leave.
You know, I know I've been so weird. We have a red eye to catch, and I've
Yeah.
been like really nervous that we are gonna miss.
That's just because
this.
you want to go home.
No, it's just the setup for this red eye is so magnificent, and the meal like is crazy on this.
Like, so
flight.
you're excited?
It's like a John and Vinny's. Sorry.
Oh, I've
the
taken that
prime
flight
window.
before.
Yeah, the Delta flight.
Yeah.
It's like a John
It
and
is a
Vinny's
John and
braised
Vinny's meal.
meatballs on the flight. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, we can't miss this.
No, it is pretty huge, actually. Like
Go to
I
John and Vinny's this week.
It just fucking
Yeah.
kills me too because she's been talking about these people. I'm like, I think this is the menu item on like all LA to New York flights now. But
it's a big deal. It actually is. When you see like the John and Vinny's like little logo,
Yeah.
it does get exciting.
I was like, Fran, what meal did you pick?
I was
Wait.
like, girl, I already pre-selected
wait,
days ago.
Did you guys both choose the meatballs?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I made the
No, because
mistake
it's
of
from
choosing
John and
No, I
Vinny's.
know, but
I
all
wouldn't
of it's from John
I would
and Vinny's.
never, ever, ever just pick meatballs on a flight. Like that's a crazy person
No,
move.
my God.
But if you
No,
the
the John and Vinny's one.
the John and Vinny's meatballs, like whoa,
I get it. I got like the baked ziti or something one time.
the cacio e pepe lasagna.
They didn't have that. I would have gotten that.
Yeah.
You guys seem to have better options, but they did have the meatballs. I didn't get them.
We
But
have
Cody
the-
did. He said they were
the
good.
menu memorized?
Yeah, you're excited.
Yeah, I have a question for you from living here.
Yeah. What's up?
Okay, And we've talked about this.
Hit me.
Yeah, we've talked about this on the
Oh, yeah.
podcast probably numerous times, but we've always been people who come to LA. We've tried In-N-Out, and we're like, it's not as good as everyone says. Like the burger's good, the fries are cardboard. Like we've talked about this.
Right.
Last night I had a euphoric In-N-Out experience.
Okay.
What, as someone who, lives here and has the option to go to this place all the time.
Yeah.
Do you? Because holy fuck, why was it so crowded at all hours of the day?
Yeah.
Like, is this really a thing? Like people are eating this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
It is always crowded. I will say, like, I'm not like a diehard In-N-Out fan. But
You don't have the merch.
I don't have the merch. But when like a craving for In-N-Out kicks in, like nothing else, no other burger, it's different. Like it's not a burger to me. Like it's In-N-Out is like a separate thing. Yeah. And I usually get a grilled cheese actually from In-N-Out.
Really?
Because it's the same exact thing just without the meat.
Yeah.
And the meat sometimes, like I don't love meat all the time, and so but like you're getting the same
like the sauce.
You're getting
and all
like
that
the
jazz.
sauce.
You get
and
the sauce, the
cheese,
onions,
like all the good stuff.
and I add
that's
mustard
good.
to it, and I add sometimes like hot peppers to it,
wow.
and and then like
It's a hell of a sandwich.
an Italian,
yeah, you get pretty crazy.
an Italian little grilled cheese,
Exactly.
the hot peppers.
Yeah, exactly. I'm an Italian girl.
Yeah. So it's just like a craving hits.
Yes,
Boom.
it's like very specific. Like if someone was like, "Do you want a burger?" I would not think In-N-Out.
Gotcha. Okay, because last night when I was there, I was like, whoa,
But you
these
liked
people
it.
are living and dying, but like it was.
But she
was
was in
crazy.
that mindset where she was like, all I want is
I had
In-N-Out.
like that. I was like,
Yeah.
all I want to do is get In-N-Out.
In-N-out.
I'm like really sleepy, so sleepy. I just want to put on a sweatshirt.
We
throw
all
my
went
hair
out
in a
to dinner.
bun.
Oh,
Well, they went
you
out to
didn't go-
dinner.
Oh yeah, what was the big drink Noah was talking
That
about?
was at the hotel. That was crazy.
Was
No,
that an actual drink?
It was
There was a 40th birthday
Yeah.
party going on, and they were just offering it up to everyone, and then they left, and so I just did a little photo shoot.
Wait, they were offering that one drink.
No, like
or did
scoops.
everybody have like
they had
big?
like a scooper.
yeah.
Oh,
ladle?
that's
it was like it was a
fun.
party
What?
punch.
A ladle.
It
Is that what
looked
it's
really
called?
good. Was it good?
It was delicious.
It was actually really
Normally,
good.
yes.
Sarah had like 4 glasses.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, Sarah's like, wow, thanks for that one, Noah.
Was it good? No, I would have too.
Yeah.
Party punch? Are you
Was it
kidding?
like a
It was great.
sangria or like a?
No,
It was
it
like
was-
a grapefruit
it's-
delight.
Oh, that
grapefruit
sounds
vodka.
so
And
good.
a great deal too. They said it was $100, and that probably
Noah put
lasted
that
like
on the
50
Noah also
people.
put that on the grid immediately,
Yeah,
like
I
in
mean,
the
picture.
moment grid post.
I didn't see your grid post.
Oh,
I
full-
saw it on his story.
Yeah, well,
I'll
it
make
will
sure
with
to
Check it out,
story
check it
and
out.
Yeah, I
grid. Make
will.
sure you throw it a
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, of course.
It was crazy, but yeah, I actually didn't. I said we were going to talk about this on Thursday, but now we're talking about it. I didn't go to dinner last night with them because I really just wanted. We hadn't had In-N-Out this whole trip, and I was so tired yesterday. Like we had like a nonstop morning, and I was
Right.
like, all I want, I haven't smoked in a while, and Noah was like, I'm going to the dispensary. Like, would you want to smoke? And I was like, I haven't in like a long couple. I stopped smoking a while ago. Did in the summer, here and there, like
A little dabble every once in a while. Yeah.
Probably haven't since summer. I was like, okay, let's do it. Oh my God, what if we go get In-N-Out after, like classic,
Yeah, pipeline.
And, right.
Right.
And so, comfy sweatshirt, bun, go to In-N-Out.
Yeah, that's nice.
Euphoric experience. The way that Noah described it, because they all took the trip to go,
Right.
but they didn't get In-N-Out.
Oh, that's sweet.
Well, Fran didn't, but
Oh.
everybody
no.
else did. And the way Noah described it was that like we were on a roller coaster ride, and as soon as we ended back at the hotel, it was like we landed.
That's you see, you guys were high, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it timed out like
It timed
right when we
perfectly.
pulled back up to the hotel. It was just like back to reality. Like,
That's amazing. Sometimes I'm like, I should smoke. I should smoke
not
weed.
now.
Well, obviously not now, but I've never once just been like happy and high at the same time. I'm usually high and terrified.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Yeah.
But how are you doing? Speaking of, I just said you can't do that.
Can't.
We're talking about the drinks. You're like, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, I can't partake in that
Partake.
either.
But how are you feeling? I know that everyone, like when you announced your pregnancy, people were like, oh my God, this is almost our child. Like, does that freak you out?
First of all, yes.
Yes. Like, mom and dad are having our baby.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it like makes me giggle. Like sometimes like on my podcast, I do this thing where people like call and leave voicemails and ask for like advice on things. And someone was like, I can't wait for like my little brother to be born. And like, that did make me giggle. But like, then sometimes I'm like, it's kind of scary. Like there's there's like a lot of people who are really excited for my child that I'm growing inside of my body.
Right. That's not their child.
That's not their child. And so it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm feeling good. What was I going to just say? What did you ask? I wanted to thank you guys because of the nice things that you said when Cody and I announced that we were having a baby.
Yeah, we were kind of the people who were like really excited, you know. Like,
no, but I also know you guys. Right? Yeah, like we are friends. We are fully friends.
That changes a little bit.
But you were so kind, and you guys make me feel like a actual celebrity. Like you guys talk about like celebrities, and then sometimes you'll be like, Cody and Kelsey are engaged. Like you like post about it on your Instagram.
We posted a graphic.
Yeah, I know, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
these are just my friends.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you just gotta like give your friends that credit.
No,
you know? Like
really, you guys always make me feel like really famous and like a celebrity.
And also we care about it so much. That means other people do.
The people love you guys, so it's like we know they care. We got to give them the graphic, but like the way you announced it and the videos were so fucking cute. Like I couldn't get enough of it.
Well, thanks.
I watched them like an uncomfortable amount of times, you know. It's my little brother's coming.
You can say that, and that's okay.
I think you guys have talked about this before, but I think there's always a question on like how much to share or not share, talking about your experience, but then like once the baby comes, like not sharing on social media. Where do you guys fall with that?
I mean, it's definitely tricky because
Yeah.
like that's our careers, but I think like he's obviously the most important.
Yeah,
like nothing else really matters anymore, and so like he's gonna be not in the videos and not online. I mean, I think I'll talk about like what I'm going through and like how it's been being a mom, but like I'm not gonna
you
like
won't be vlogging a live birth.
That's actually where I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do the full live birth and then I'm gonna stop posting
little
about
tease.
it. Yes,
But then after that, no more.
Right. No, I don't know. It's like when it was like our wedding and stuff, we just kind of wanted that to be private just because like it was, you know, our own thing. But with this, it's like, this is actually another human and he's our child. It's like, it's so different. And like all we want to do is like protect him.
Absolutely.
And the internet is a crazy place. And I love how many people are like, love him already and are so excited for him. But like, I also he's not choosing to go online. Like I can't just like put him out there for the world to see. It's a lot of people.
No, 100%. I mean, like you said, the internet is a crazy place. And like, he also is going to grow up.
Right.
Like, you know.
Yeah. And he's going to see, like, he will hate us one day if he see, like, if we're like posting about him all the time, like what he's doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to let him become his own person on his own and not like already have like a digital footprint because we're putting it
right
on.
Yeah.
And it's also like a privacy in general, like safety reasons.
Exactly. I want him to like live a normal life.
Yeah. And like you obviously that whole world of being online, like the mommy blogger world is like a very legit thing and it's people's careers.
Yeah.
But it's crazy too, because I do feel like there's so many people that share their lives on the internet and then it's the alarm. It's the hotel alarm. It's just
the hotel's alarm.
The hotel
is doing
friggin' emergency fire testing, and we were like, really, right now? The alarm went off in our rooms. I almost fell over. Like I was like it shook me. Like
scary.
I was packing. It was like,
this is now the second hotel that this is happening in our trips. This happened recently. We were in Charlotte and. Both days we were there, the fire alarms were going off, but actually it wasn't testing. Like we had to evacuate.
Like, please get out of the hotel. Someone must have been pulling the fire alarm or something. That was weird.
It's one of you.
Yeah,
it's following you guys around.
All too hot, right?
Yeah,
that's so true. It came on the second we walked into the building.
It was as soon as you came here. I sent that text out this morning. Like nobody really thought it was that funny.
I think it's
Fran
funny.
Fran
did. I said, clearly you're feeling funny this morning.
Oh, so you like before that too?
Yeah, you were cracking jokes in the group chat all morning long.
That's amazing.
Okay, what I was saying.
I used them all up before you got here.
Yeah, what the hell? Save some for me.
What I was saying was like, I feel like when people go the route of sharing a lot of stuff too, it opens not only your child but like yourself up for so much critique. Like, it's so crazy to me when I see people who have a baby and they like post a picture, do this, and all the comments are like, that's wrong, you're doing that wrong, don't do that, you have the wrong stroller, you have the wrong this, that, like, it's nuts.
I know.
So much parenting shame on the internet.
There really
is. It's pretty insane. It's also insane because like even just from being pregnant for like 8 months now, it's like I already know, and like having friends who have been pregnant and whatnot, like I already know how different everybody's experience is. Like I would never tell someone exactly what to do because I know that they might be experiencing something completely different than me. So I'm like, how do other people, like other parents online, not realize that it's a completely like it is a separate experience for everyone? And like, why would you make, and you know how hard it is. Like, why would you make someone feel bad for the choices that they're making?
Are the same.
Right.
And
no,
it's
not a single one is the same.
Oh, that's a baby. You have to treat every baby exactly the same.
But also not all everybody's bodies are the same. Everybody's bodies reacts differently to things. I saw Lauren Elizabeth talk about this recently too, because she just had a baby. And she posted, I saw on TikTok, she was like, I just want to say to everybody who said to me, like, just wait for this or just wait for that. And like, none of those things happen to me.
Right.
So, you know,
thanks for scaring the shit out of me.
Thanks for scaring everybody, but like everybody's experience is different. And like, you just have to kind of wait and see, I feel like.
Yeah. And like the fear that like sometimes gets like instilled in just like it's just like scary. Like people make it seem so scary, and then all of a sudden I'm like, but it's gonna be like the worst thing in the world, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's been fine.
Right. And you're like, you're sending. Oh,
we knew it was gonna
That
happen.
one scared me.
God. Is this real?
Back to be on that roller coaster now.
What's a rookie mistake, you ask? You know, deciding to record the podcast in the hotel where they're, you know, doing testing fire alarms all day. Their annual fire alarm tests are happening today while we record the podcast. That's a rookie mistake on our part, and also a rookie mistake on the hotel's part. But you know what's going to make me get through this? The fact that there's a nice Snickers bar waiting for me at the end of this recording. Rookie mistakes are those funny missteps when you're temporarily out of sync. We've all been there. Those momentary lapses in judgment that you hope no one caught. Like you send a mass email that you only meant to reply to one person. You reply all. You buy a flight ticket for one day that was actually meant for another day. I've done that. Showed up to the airport. They were like, your flight is not for today. And I said, oop, I got to buy a new one. We've all been there. Snickers is here for the rescue, though, satisfying all of life's fumbles with its epic blend of chocolate, caramel, peanuts, and nougat. Because let's face it, life loves throwing interceptions, and when you're not yourself, you're off your game. Huddle up for a coachable moment with Snickers, the official chocolate bar of the NFL and the ultimate wingman, making life's hiccups a little bit less embarrassing. From showing up to your home stadium for an away game to, like I said, accidentally hitting reply all, sending the text to the wrong person. Keep your hunger at bay and your rookie mistakes in check with Snickers. Or learn more at snickers.com/NFL. There was a fire, but we survived.
Some alarms started to go off.
Test alarms.
Went on for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Now I just feel like the alarms are going off in my head.
And also we were like in a serious conversation, and it's like hard to just
we were
like
talking about
find
how,
that
you know, like
magic
all
again.
babies are different.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All babies are different.
Yeah. Oh,
we were saying what Lauren Elizabeth
I
was
was
saying.
saying like
Elizabeth,
all that.
babies.
Scaring people.
And the people who are listening to this already know what we've been talking about, so they're like, "Oh, how
I-
don't you remember?" The fire
That's
alarm
so
went on
true,
for
yeah.
a long time.
Yes.
Can I segue from baby though to wedding and ask you, because we haven't really seen you in person
Yeah.
in a while. How was it?
Oh, it was great. It feels like
It was beautiful.
it feels
It was
like
gorgeous.
so long ago.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you've talked about it a million times, but
I
you know.
do love talking about it because it's like now all we talk about is the baby.
Yeah.
And like, I loved our wedding so much. And it was truly like the best weekend of my life.
Did you like or dislike wedding planning?
I actually didn't mind it.
Okay.
That being said, like we had a wedding planner.
Yeah.
And she was so phenomenal. And I love her so much that like I think it was just like fun and easy for us because she was actually doing all the work.
Right.
So
You just got to pick all the fun stuff.
Yes,
like,
it feels a little bit fake when Cody and I are like, we actually loved planning our wedding because I'm like, we paid someone to plan our wedding. We loved talking to our wedding planner.
Yes.
But like it was fun. It was fun like making the decisions and like doing something together. Like we had a good time like doing it together. And it was a blast. It was just fun.
I was so obsessed with seeing the pictures from your wedding. Like, you guys both look so great, and I loved your, like, you had 2 separate, or was it 3? I feel like you had a couple different looks.
I had 2 looks the day of.
Yeah, the day up. It was absolutely stunning.
Oh,
like,
thank
it just
you.
felt like so you, and it was
Thanks.
just beautiful.
Thank you. I know. I want to post. I think I'm like, I want to post more from our wedding, and now I'm like, it's kind of awkward. So now I'm like just like waiting for our like 1 year anniversary. So then there'll be more pictures posted because it like I didn't post too much after, and then all of a sudden I was like, I can't just keep posting about it. Like, you know, when like sometimes it's like a little bit too much.
I actually know, I don't know the person directly, but I just like down the line of seeing this person, and it's not like a famous person or anything. It's just like a girl,
Right?
And she, no joke, had like, I think she posted every single photo from her wedding on her Instagram.
I know exactly
Like,
someone like that too.
There were maybe 20 posts, all of 10 slides.
Wow, the whole album.
Everything.
And you're like, I feel like I was
literally
there.
She got her money's worth.
Yeah, quite literally
Yeah.
every single photo I think that she got back from the photographer
Right.
went up on Instagram.
And then every Father's Day, every Mother's Day, every like cousin's birthday, they're like posting like a tribute from their wedding with that person. And then it's like, I know that like I totally get it. Like you finally got some good pictures with the person, so like now you can use them to post. But like it just gets to a point then where it's like, no, I get it. You got married.
Yeah.
Like I totally get it. You got married and you looked good.
Yep.
Yes.
I see it.
I've been thinking about this when somebody posts a birthday post for somebody.
Yeah.
And it's from like their big day of any sort, like
Okay.
an engagement, a wedding, and it's like a picture of them too. But like the one person is like obviously all done up because it was their day.
Right.
And then they take a picture with the other person. It's like, you don't have any, if you are so close to this person, you don't have any other
pictures.
photograph
I know.
to post that's like, it's like, here, it's about me again.
Right.
Like, here I am again.
It's a fine line.
Yeah.
For sure. And so I think I was like, I had seen someone go like really hard on the wedding posting and I didn't want to do that. So then I just accidentally like only posted like 4 pictures ever. And now I'm like, oh, I kind of missed my opportunity.
You have time. Was it hard to decide which ones you were going to post? Were you like, wow, there's so many great options?
There are a lot of like beauty. Like I loved our photographer too, and there are some great options. But we got this. She only sent like some at first, not the whole album.
Yeah, you have to wait like months sometimes.
Yeah, we have it now.
Yeah.
So there will be more eventually.
Did you do a full video?
We did.
Yeah.
It's not ready yet.
Oh wow.
But that's actually our fault.
Oh.
So they're like incorporating some like home videos and stuff from like when we were kids.
That's so cute.
And we had to like find those, and so it took a while to get them those. Yeah, but I'm excited for that.
That's so
project.
cute.
Right.
That's such a good idea. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
And we saw it in someone else's, and we just asked
really?
if they could do it, and they said yeah. So
I love that.
if you guys do videos for yours,
is
you can
cute.
just ask them, and they'll maybe be able to.
That's such a cute idea. I love that so much. Well, we're looking forward to your wedding video drop.
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna post that online. No, I know that you'll never. Well, you guys, I'll show it to you if you want to see it. I'll show it to you,
Yep.
but
On
that one's gonna stay
YouTube,
at home,
Subscribe.
not on YouTube. Sorry, unlisted for you.
Got it.
Yeah.
There are a lot of like crazy wedding jobs now that people do, and like there's wedding, which it is a great idea because people want it, and like the classic timeline is longer for video and all your photos. Like it takes a while to get those.
Yeah.
And so people get so like they want to post right away or they want to share stuff that now there's like wedding content creators that will like come and film everything like on their phones and they'll make reels and they'll send it to you like the day after and then you have reels made and you have all this stuff. It's a genius idea and I think tons of people do it now.
I think it's nice to wait for like, it's kind of nice that we haven't gotten our wedding video yet because I'm like, we still get to have something about our wedding that we're excited about so long after. And it's just like, because it's like you plan it for so long, you think about it for so long, like, and then all of a sudden it's over. And it's like, oh, that thing that I was like the biggest thing that was happening in my life is now just like, has happened. And it's like kind of sad. Like I was like sad the Sunday after our wedding. But now it's like we have something else to look forward to.
I was gonna say you moved on to the next thing.
Yeah, no, we were like, let's be excited about something else. Let's have a baby. But yeah, I'm excited to see the wedding video. It'll be nice to like relive it. Mm-hmm. It was great. I'm so excited for both of you.
Thanks.
Because it really is like the best. And if I could give you one piece of advice as a married woman,
I was gonna ask.
I would say like wedding weekend, like nothing that you actually think matters, like whether it's something with your hair or like a shoe or anything, like no one else notices those things except for you. And at the end of the day, like it doesn't actually matter. And you just enjoy, like like take the time to like look around and enjoy the fact that like everybody you love is all in like one room and is there. And like, just like be in that and don't worry so much about like pictures and content and stuff like just like live in the moment and it just makes it all so much more special.
Right. I think that's great advice. That's what I'm most excited for too. Like just being like in the present moment. Like not like I also I'm curious about you guys at your own wedding because I've been to weddings where I never even see the bride and groom together. And I'm like, I understand you have to see your respective, family member, whatever. But there have been times where I'm like, I haven't seen the bride and groom together at all.
They're like
and
working.
Like, my fiance and I have been talking like, we really want to take in the moments like together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like really like take it all in together, like dance together, be together. Like it's our wedding day. Like, yes, these people are coming to celebrate you and it you're so thankful that everyone can be there. Right. But I think it's also important to remember, and we've talked about this, like this is our day that we are spending together getting married.
For
like,
sure.
We need to, and because I think we've seen people and we're like, they haven't spent any time together. I haven't even seen them give each other a little kiss.
Right, like, right. Like they're just like working the whole time, like taking pictures and like walking around greeting people. I think like what people don't realize is that everybody actually totally understands if you're like, I want to go see Cody. Like everyone's like, oh my God, go see your husband. Like, right, I want to. No one was like, what the hell?
I was like, I can't. That was so rude that you just walked away from that conversation.
One actually, everybody completely understands. And we also did like we did a night before, like a welcome party type of thing. And so we got to see a lot of people then, which was really helpful because like you didn't feel like you had just one day to make sure you say hi to everyone. But also like everybody really does understand. Right. Like, they're like, they just got married. You to like hang out with them the whole time at your wedding. They like want to see you with your husband. Right. That's what it's about. Right. It's about, so I'm really excited to like just take it in like together. And we talk. Don't feel guilty about that. Just we talk about like our first dance, like talking like during it, like, you see that shit happen? Like, you know what I mean? Like just like kind of like obviously taking in the moment of the first dance, but also just like catching up like together in that moment too. Like we always laugh about that. It's gonna be great.
Did you sit with your wedding party or just you and Cody?
The like layout of the way that we had it was, we didn't do like just a Cody and I table, but there wasn't a table that would have fit like our parents and siblings and wedding party. So we did our parents and siblings and like I had 2 maids of honor and he had 2 best men and then our officiants. at one table. And then the rest of the wedding party was like
all
kind
together.
of around.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of feel too. Sometimes I'm like, I like having like it kind of be a family vibe and having those people. And then also like I've been to weddings where as the plus one of someone that's in a lot of weddings, because Joe's in a ton, like, and so is Matt. Like they're in a ton, where I'm like
so many weddings.
Where I'm like, oh, when not that people separate you, because that that doesn't really happen, but like having the wedding party kind of sit at tables like with other friends and like having it be that kind of big vibe. So it's like you don't feel that you're just like at a. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I am at the head table.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
It's almost it's like high school a little bit. Like you're like those are the cool kids,
right?
Those are the acquaintances that came. And so I do like the mixing too.
Kind of throwing people around, having. I'm actually very excited to do my to do a seating chart.
Seating chart. I really enjoyed it. Like, I was like, this is hilarious.
Because it's kind of like a game.
Yeah, you're like if I sit with this person, with that person,
it's like a puzzle.
Yeah, like you're picturing people like talking to each other that like normally would never be sitting next to each other and ever. Yeah, it's so fun.
And you're like, wait, what if I stick this aunt with that person and they'll have to talk to each other?
Yeah, I actually went to a wedding in Italy. Cody was a groomsman at a wedding in Italy like this past summer, and they sat like just the groomsmen and the bridesmaids with the groom and the bride, but like the plus ones didn't sit with them. And I was like really nervous. I was like, I don't know who I'm going to speak to.
Right.
And I knew other people at the wedding. I don't know why I was freaking out.
Yeah.
And it actually ended up being amazing. Like I talked to like, they sat me like next to like his godfather and like his aunt or something. And I was like, at first I was like, who am I going to talk to? And then I loved them. Yeah. And I would have never spoken to them.
Yeah.
Like otherwise.
That's
but
amazing.
It was so great. Yeah. And I was like, wow, thank you for forcing me to get out of my comfort zone.
Interact with new people. That's so funny. I love that. Oh my God, so much exciting things happening for everybody.
I know.
It's so exciting.
Yeah,
I can't wait for you guys. I'm so excited to see all your wedding stuff.
Oh, we're excited too. Let's get into some topics.
Yeah.
We're going to do some big topics that are happening right now. As you guys know, we've talked about, Taylor Swift's friends, being in the media. Apparently people aren't happy. Not true. Gigi Hadid has made a comment regarding these articles. Kim Kardashian says North has been scamming people at the lemonade stand. Not shocking whatsoever. Chris Appleton and Lukas Gage, divorce. That one happened really, really quickly. And we're going to talk about some Grammy nominations. And then we're going to play a little fun game. But we'll you'll have to wait and see. We're not going to give it right away in the intro. All right, let's get into it. If sometimes you feel like you can't focus or you don't have the energy to focus all day long and you need that pick me up, that energy that's going to get you through the day, look no further than Proper Wild. Whether that's in the morning, whether that's midday, or even all night. You want to stay up all night? You want to get going all day? The Proper Wild Clean All Day Energy Shot has you covered. My personal favorite flavor is the peach mango. I love that flavor, and it's the Clean All Day Energy Shot that keeps you going whenever you need it. Proper Wild uses organic caffeine stacked with L-theanine, which has clinically been shown to boost your energy, focus, productivity without the jitters or crash. There's nothing worse than getting energy and getting jitters and crash along with it. You want to be able to get that clean all-day energy with none of the bad side effects. There's no preservatives. There's no artificial sweeteners. There's no horrible chemicals involved in Proper Wild. Just a natural-tasting energy shot with clean ingredients that work. Go to properwild.com/barstool to try Proper Wild for 30% off today. Once again, go to properwild.com/barstool to try Proper Wild for 30% off. All right, so we have to address the Gigi Hadid comment.
Yeah.
Coincidentally enough, the Haim sisters, no comment from them, of course. They're.
I was just waiting for you to,
the Haim
beef to make the joke.
The Haim sisters have beef with Taylor. They are disgusted with her running around. No,
we've been making fun of the articles that have been like. It was Selena Gomez who was unhappy. Then it was Gigi Hadid. But in the first Selena Gomez article, it was page 6, and like towards the end of the article, it was like, oh, and also sources say the Haim sisters feel the same way as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, and by the way, the Heim sisters.
It was just like a thrown in
That's
last
hilarious.
sentence when we were like, what? How do they get thrown into this?
I'm
Like,
just-
they're just minding their own business. Page 6 was like, by the way,
Yeah,
they're also fucking hate this.
Yeah, in Chicago, I loved it. A girl brought a sign that was just like the Heim sisters are obsessed or something like that, and I was like, yes, she gets it. Like I just keep saying the Heim sisters are disgusted because it's just funny.
They probably are.
It's just funny to think
It's
about.
hilarious.
But there have been a ton of articles that came out that like, oh, Gigi Hadid, whatever, you just said it. But Gigi Hadid commented on Perez Hilton's post.
Okay.
And
yes, I saw.
Shout out, good post. Good post for
why
Perez.
didn't she comment on ours? Though?
I know. She said, I'm a couple days late to this tag, but didn't the press try this last week with Selena? Let it be. ... We are all over the moon for our girl, period. Heart emoji, fire emoji.
That is because Gigi Hadid, she realizes what she's been doing with Bradley Cooper, and she's like, I have no room to talk, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think.
No, I think they actually are really happy for her.
But I also like.
I think they are. They're all happy anyway.
yeah.
I think they're all happy. But I also saw the Selena Gomez one, and I was like, there's no way that she said that because she doesn't. She also doesn't have any room to talk.
Yeah.
Right. Like these people, like
Yeah.
they just, and we were talking about this and it's like, oh, she's dating someone and he's a football player. So she goes to his games and he comes to her concert. Like,
No
this is
one-
just what happened. You're dating.
Right. Like none of her friends are like, I don't know, Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about this guy. Like, they're just like, whatever, do your thing. Like, of course, I think it's like
Celebrities
obvious.
jumping into
Right.
relationships very quickly also happens every day.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I'm happy Gigi cleared the air. I guess.
Thank God.
Thank God. I mean, I did want to sleep tonight, and I don't know that I would have been able to lose another night of sleep over Gigi's concerns.
But we're tossing and
her
turning.
silence.
Yeah,
We're
Gigi's
tossing and turning
silence.
over the Heims.
Yeah, yeah. I'll never sleep if the Heims don't speak up.
And that has been like the craziest thing. I don't know why we kind of were like laughing because after Travis's like publicist posted like the clown emoji thing with Taylor, we were like, where are all these stories coming from, huh? Like,
Honestly,
all these sources
very true.
are speaking. We know one person in the industry that may not be her biggest fan.
That's
I know who's planting them.
so true. Also, it's like I think the the press is probably just annoyed because like Taylor and Travis are just in our face. They're not hiding and they're not afraid to like not
there's no
show.
there's no speculation because we're seeing it.
Yes, and they're clearly happy. Like there's nothing wrong happening right now, and so therefore like the press is like, well, we have to put a negative spin on this. It's too good.
Like somebody's got to be mad about this.
Someone's happy.
One of her friends. I don't know. She has a lot of friends.
The
Maybe
whole
Selena
world can't be
Gomez.
universally
Yeah,
happy
like,
about this happening.
yeah. So then they just
Selena.
poor friends. Yeah. It's just, and like Selena Gomez is just like making blush, and it's like I actually am excited about this. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the same thing we were talking about. Like the internet will just
They just
make
shit
up, and then they're like,
and people just run with it, and then
Right.
It's hard because these people, they're like, well, I can't navigate answering everybody's rumors. Like that would be crazy. But then
Right.
when it gets out of hand, somebody has to make a comment. But we were just talking before we did the podcast. Like you see something, and then somebody says something, and you're like, that is so not true. Like. You know, and I'm sure celebrities are like this. Like, if only they knew the real story.
oh my god!
But then
I
you
can only
don't,
imagine.
and then nobody wants to speak up because I feel like they're probably just like, whatever. You know,
Right,
at this
right.
point, we know the real story.
because then
or
it gets
who-
blown even more out of
Yes,
proportion.
exactly. Which we never even talked. I don't know if we ever talked about this on the podcast, and this is a side note. But Gigi Hadid followed Chicks in the Office one day, and then immediately
Yeah.
we got the notification, and it was like Gigi Hadid started following you. We were like, what? And then like it was gone.
It was an accident.
That
It
was
was
an accident.
total accident.
but that
She
just
was
means that she was
checking
looking.
us out. She was checking
Yeah.
us out.
Total accident.
She's hurt. Like she knows that this exists, which I think is like cool enough.
Right?
Yeah.
She was like when you imagine Gigi Hadid scrolling in bed and she accidentally hits follow.
Yeah,
and it's like,
I mean,
oh fuck.
I do that shit
All the time.
I mean, I fall asleep watching TikTok very, very often, and I am like DMing people in my sleep on accident and like following people.
Rhea.
And there have been multiple times where I've followed someone, and then they've DM'd me and been like, "Thanks for the follow." And then I'm like, "Oh, I can't unfollow you now."
No,
like
now
the
you
amount
can't.
of like random people I'm following on TikTok because I accidentally followed them, and I feel bad that they would like feel like I unfollowed them.
Yeah,
so
they're
I'm
like, damn, my content must
now
really
we're
suck.
friends.
Yeah.
Kelsey, I do this all the time. I'm gonna show you my DM to one guy that I accidentally followed.
No.
Yeah, reposted.
Last night.
Accidentally reposted.
So
I accidentally I reposted like a video of Taylor Swift at her concert, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah.
So on TikTok, like
they shouldn't make it as easy as they do.
There were some big titties on my TikTok, like nipple and all on my TikTok last night.
Blurred.
No. It was just the screenshot was blurry. It wasn't blurred. The one I sent it wasn't blurred. No, it was just
all those nipples look blurred.
No, they were not blurred on my screen. When I
moving.
sent the screenshot, they were just moving around a lot, so it seemed blurry. So
you had full nip,
and I was like,
what kind of TikTok are you on?
No,
how do you even get that?
I don't know. It's never happened before. Yeah, it was like.
I also love that you sent the screenshot while we were all at dinner.
Yeah, and I was like,
yeah,
guys.
like opened my phone and was like, oh.
Well, I was like, I thought. I texted everyone. I was like, I thought titties weren't allowed on TikTok, and they were like, they better not be because the word
Certainly
"fuck"
not.
isn't allowed. So what? And I was like, all right, well, I have to go back and find it and send it to you guys. So like, scrolled back up.
Okay.
And I sent them the screenshot.
Yeah.
And then it said like repost. And I was like, who reposted this? So I clicked it and I just reposted it. But look at this. Okay.
No.
Do you know the accidental, like, on TikTok, if you start following somebody new,
yes,
you are prompted with a, do
say
you want to
hi.
send them
Yes.
say
Say
hi
hi.
and send them a wave?
And a wave. Yeah, of course. It's my
This
biggest nightmare.
random ass guy who
you send him a multiple, 3 waves.
No, because that's the go-to.
Oh, it sends 3?
It sends 3 waves.
Let me see.
I just like accidentally he came up in my notifications. I accidentally clicked follow back, and I sent him 3 waves by accident, and
he never responded.
He just saw it, never responded,
That's crazy.
and I never addressed it, and it was just like looks like I just.
There have been multiple times when I've like fallen asleep and sent like someone that I'm like mutually we're following each other, but like we don't really know each other that well. Like it's not a relationship where I'm sending them TikToks like, oh my God, look at this one. This one's really funny. But I fall asleep and I look at my DMs and it says that I like sent these people something, and they're like, someone just responded once with like a question mark, and I was like, I'm sorry, I fall asleep watching like I had to explain it to her because I was like, I don't want her to think that I sent her this video. Like I was mortified.
It's actually the worst feeling in the world. One time I accidentally a video of like, this was like back in the day, a video of like Jaden Hostler or like or Little Huddy like came up on my For You page.
Okay.
Of them like doing one of those like sexy
dancing.
dances.
Yeah.
Not saying that they are sexy, but it was like one of
they
those.
They were trying to be sexy.
And I accidentally DM'd it to another Barstool account, like another podcast page. And I had to be like,
sorry.
I did not mean
it's way too easy. Like a slip
and then
of the
whoever's
finger.
running that Barstool account is like, why is Rhea sending us?
Who'd you send it to?
I don't want to talk about it.
I need to know.
It was just like so, like it haunts me, these things.
Yeah, no, it's
TikTok's
scary.
that's on them.
They need to
make
work on
the
that.
interface more user friendly. We
Sleeping
can't
friendly.
be doing that.
Yeah.
Sleep
Everybody is falling
friendly.
asleep.
There should be
scrolling.
a sleep mode where it's like if you're sleepy,
right? There's
you
no
can't
other
send
buttons.
anything.
You
All the
can't
other
press
buttons are
any
not
buttons.
there.
No buttons.
It's just
It's-
watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it scrolls automatically, so you can put both your hands into your head and watch it as you.
Yep.
I'm addicted, obviously.
I don't know why I'm laughing so hard.
It does crack me up when I see like the people who watch TikTok when they're on the like treadmill or something and they have one of those clickers. Have you seen those?
Yes.
I haven't.
Yeah,
I gotta get
I've
one.
debated
It's a ticker,
that.
a little clicker, and it goes to the. It scrolls for you. So you
Yes.
press it so it scrolls to the next video, so you don't have to be scrolling. You can like prop your phone up and like
Wait, that's kind of
press
amazing.
the button so it goes.
I kind of want one of
I've
those.
debated that,
honestly.
and then I was like, no, like that. You have a problem.
That is how you know
you
have a
should
problem.
probably get off.
Yeah.
Right? You know, if you are ordering that for if you're like, because I've been on the treadmill and been like, fuck, like why can't I just watch TikTok? Like this is so annoying.
Right.
And then I'm like, just focus on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Focus on the task
or
at
like
hand
just put like
here.
a show on or something.
Yeah.
Right. I actually can't. I've tried. I know you do that.
I do that.
But I like cannot. Like I've tried to watch a show on the treadmill and I'm like, I know how much time is left. You know what I mean? In this show.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it doesn't make it go
that
by
makes
faster.
sense. Yeah.
I can't focus on what's happening in the show.
I love it. It makes it go by faster.
I need
in my
music.
mind, 'cause I'm like, all I'm doing is one episode.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
another.
it's just one
right.
episode.
No, I need to like pretend I'm in a music video.
I don't spend
Yeah.
enough time on the treadmill.
I don't either.
Sounds like you guys both do.
I just love like walking. Like that's like I'll hit a treadmill, you know.
Yeah,
with
I'll do a little walk. Like
a little
used to.
walk.
I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's okay.
Just because I'm pregnant.
Yeah. So, anyways, Gigi Hadid, she's happy for Taylor.
Thank
Thank God, because so are all of us.
I
Yes.
mean, I couldn't be happier for someone I don't know.
Oh, we were jumping up and down on this couch.
I know. I saw it is though. Like that is so accurate. How what you guys were doing.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to do it with us?
I don't think I can get back up.
No, not jump like this. Just like
I honestly.
Oh, you're not
guys,
that happy
it's
then.
like,
you're not that happy
yay,
then.
I'm growing a baby.
You're not
like, guys,
You're not that happy.
Okay, I'm
Are you
happy.
happy?
No,
Trust
you're
me,
literally like the Haim sisters.
like dance monkey dance.
Kelsey Haim. I swear to God, I'm happy. I just can't move. Like I'm not that fast.
We're putting out a graphic about you tomorrow. Kelsey Kreppel,
is
not happy.
not happy. I'll
Sources
comment
say
on
she's
it.
not that happy. For
Didn't kick her feet hard enough.
She's worried they're might be moving a little fast. And Kelsey will turn down an invite to the Chiefs game if she is asked.
I would never. Like I couldn't be happier.
Not with those feet kicks.
Think about it every day. Dream about it every night. Do you guys dream about Travis
No, I
Kelce?
was actually in my dream last night.
I
I was having a weirdly
Yeah.
vivid dream of like life, current
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
And that was like a main plot point.
No,
like
same.
Travis and Jason in the podcast, the New Heights podcast. They're like recording the podcast in my dreams.
I mean, yes. Like I cannot stop thinking about them. It's like so deep in my subconscious. It's actually scary.
Yep. That's the problem also when you're scrolling TikTok before you fall asleep, because my entire
Yeah.
For You page is people talking about it.
Exactly.
You know? It's just ingrained in my brain.
Right. Me too.
On TikTok, do you ever see like sometimes you'll watch a video and you'll never see a video like that ever again? Or you'll watch a video and the next 5 videos are those videos. That
Yeah.
happened to me last night. I watched one New Heights clip and every clip on my For You page after that was a New Heights clip.
Yeah.
no,
And
I
so
know.
basically I was just watching the full podcast episode in clips on TikTok.
I do that all the time too, where like I'm not thinking and then I click on a video or I go to that person's page and I'm like, oh, I did not care enough to have my whole algorithm show me this person
Totally.
now.
Yes.
Like I should not have pressed this.
Yeah.
Because now I'm stuck and now I'm gonna learn their entire life story.
Right.
Unless there is like a part 2 that
You
I'm
do love a
really
good part
really
2,
digging
yeah.
for at
Yeah.
that point. Like
Yeah.
maybe a skin transformation.
Yeah.
Any kind of part 2,
a
really.
rescue dog update. I get those all the time.
You know which ones I'm into? Well, they're not multiple. It's just one account, but it's the little girl who has diabetes, and it's like her dog's journey with her.
I don't know if I've seen.
He's
hers.
like a service dog.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
And the dog can like sense
Sense
when
her, like,
when
blood sugar's low and stuff,
Oh,
yeah.
God, dogs.
It's the best.
They're so
I love
smart.
dogs.
I've gotten like
Titties.
no
Yeah,
that
besides that.
no but like the story about how I was kidnapped and escaped
Oh.
and then it's like a 10-part series.
Oh, I saw one like that.
Right.
Yeah,
And then I got to like part 5, and I was like,
yeah.
You're milking
Isn't it-
this.
let's stop recapping.
Right. Also, like, what does
Actually.
it say about us that I get like halfway through those and I'm like boring? Next.
Okay, cool.
I'm
Well,
like, get
did
to the-
anything exciting happen
I'm
when
like,
you
get
got to the house?
Get to the point.
No, I know. It's actually
When
so
did you
true.
escape?
And like I'm interested in the story, but I'm like, this video is just way
Yeah.
too long. Sorry,
Too many-
don't get it. That's it.
Too many
Right.
parts. Too many
It's
parts.
so fucked up.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the next topic. Kim Kardashian, she's on the cover of GQ Man of the Year.
Man of the year.
Man of the Year.
It makes
Sure.
me think of The Man by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring it right
I
back
know.
home to mama.
It's just like I just
They've
feel like
gotta be
Kim is
friends.
really trying.
They're not gonna
know.
be.
I think Kim is really trying.
And I know that this is a sensitive subject, as we talked about 2 podcasts ago.
Yeah.
And we said that like Taylor Swift is not happy and will never be happy with Kim Kardashian. And people are like, no, like she's gonna forgive her.
I think Taylor's indifferent about it.
I think she's indifferent about it.
And
I think
but
they're
it's
both
just like
probably indifferent
it's
about
just like
it.
nobody needs to make me be friends with her.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
know.
It's like I don't need to be friends. She's probably just like I don't need to be friends with her.
Yeah.
I get it. to me, I like them both.
Yeah, no, I've seen.
And so
same.
I just think it'd be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah. It would
it
be.
would. It certainly would.
It would be.
I would love for it to happen.
Right. I think everyone would be like, this is great. But at the same time, it's like, we can't force it if they don't want to be.
You're right.
But Kim
If you love
Kardashian.
something, let it go.
Right. She's Man of the Year GQ cover.
Yes, she is. Congrats.
And there were other great things to come from this, but the one story that obviously stood out was the fact that Kim Kardashian talked about Northwest, hosting lemonade stands, and she's a scammer. She is a scammer through and through.
Is she a scammer or is she a businesswoman?
Well,
Yeah.
that's a great question and great point. So,
I would argue yes.
the
It's a businesswoman.
yeah.
the commoners that pass by are the people she does not know. She charges $2.
Yep.
And the people she does know, she'll tell them they'll give her 20 and she'll be like, sorry, I don't have any change, and she just keeps the 20.
She's working with people's tax brackets.
Exactly.
She knows
who her
mom and dad's
parents are
friends
hanging
are
out
rich
with.
as hell.
Exactly.
$20.
What's with the parents being rats though, or like not the parent, the people who give North the money,
Right.
and they're being little tattletale rats, calling Kim Kardashian and being like, by the way, North kept my $20 bill. Okay, well, you have about 100 more million. So why don't you just let North keep the $20 bill?
I think maybe they're like laughing about it. I
would
think
think
North is kind of a genius for this, honestly.
North is a genius in general, and we all know Kim is terrified of North.
As she
and
should be.
I'm terrified of North, and I mean that with the utmost respect.
Me too. Oh my
Yes.
God, nothing but respect.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Like, I would be terrified to wear an outfit that I really put time in and thought looked good,
Yeah.
and ask Northwest what she thought about it, because it's just
But I also
she's
would really trust her opinion.
Yeah.
Like if there was one person who I wish I could just kind of put everything by before I do it,
Yep.
I think it might be her.
I know, and you see
Is
all
it
the
crazy
clips.
for me to say no? I don't.
Oh, I would.
No, I mean
would.
it's not crazy, but it's wrong.
Yeah. She
I'm just not sure.
She's honest.
she is
She's honest, but
a piercing
I've
honesty.
seen the outfits she has worn, and they're not outfits I would wear. So
Okay, that I understand, but she's also
Yeah, but she's
got more fashion.
She knows cool.
she definitely has more fashion sense
she
than I
knows
do.
cool.
Yeah.
Not I'm not saying she's more fashionable than
No, she
you personally.
absolutely is.
She's more
probably.
fashionable than I will ever be. She's more fashionable. Could be. I mean, she's a mogul.
Yeah, absolutely, and she's cool. She's way
so
way
cool.
cooler. But that doesn't mean I want to. Am
But
I being? I'm totally being a hater.
But
Sorry.
I think no. I think, I think she'll know what you like,
and cater it to me.
and she'll be like, I would never wear that. But if you're gonna wear that, at least put a white shirt.
Yeah, yeah. I hate that outfit, and I'm disgusted by it, and it's totally lame and uncool.
on. Right.
But here, maybe we add a little bit of this
But
in
it's
there.
not fun.
Yeah, yeah.
know?
Okay, I could totally now it's making more sense
She would
to
know
me.
her audience. She wouldn't try to make
Right.
you North. She'd try to make
Right,
you
that's
more
what
real.
I would be afraid of.
No. She would
no,
never.
because she knows she's one of a kind.
Right, you can't be
Exactly.
North. She wouldn't even want us to be like her.
No, my God, no. But I
like
really think it's so smart that she does this. And I honestly, I love it. I love the fact that she's not giving her
No
parents'
freebies.
rich friends a discount.
Yeah.
She's
freebies.
she's
Upcharge.
doing the right thing.
Right, because
She's for the people.
most celebrities get things for free.
Exactly.
When it's you have all the money.
Exactly.
So
Cough it up.
pay up.
Yeah. No, I
Cough
She
it up
is
for this
really
lemonade.
she is really smart.
I want to try some of
yeah.
the lemonade. Do we think she makes it at home? Do we think it's
She
Country
is a
Mart?
genius. Let's not forget that
CBD.
even though we all laugh because everyone on the internet doesn't believe that those paintings are hers every time Kim posts them. But it's if those really are her paintings,
They are.
She is a absolute wonder kid.
They're paid
I
by
mean,
numbers.
It makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, they are. Kim has said it.
Okay, but
Either way, I've
my
tried to do a
paint by
paint by
numbers
numbers. It
would
does
not look like
like
that. Yes.
No, I tried to do one paint by numbers,
Yeah.
and I actually thought that it was the
Here,
worst experience of my life.
I'm being the annoying devil's advocate in this situation.
Yeah, you're being a hater.
I am being a hater when really, yes, it is very. I
Yeah.
could never do that.
No.
I could never
And
paint
on
like
my-
that.
and my fucking-
even paint by number, I can't do
It's
it.
my fucking
hard.
10-year-old self certainly couldn't
Yeah,
do it.
and let me tell you, she
could never.
obviously has some really creative and artistic genes passed down to her.
Yep.
For
So
sure.
it makes sense
It
that
totally
she
makes
is so
sense.
talented like this.
It really
and let me tell you,
does.
she's really talented. I'm gonna done.
Yeah.
I'm done being a hater in
I
this
do
want
want
to
to try lemonade, though. I will die on this hill.
She has become much more integrated into the show too. I feel like Kim talks about her way more than she used to, and North has like all these moments because Kim's like, yeah, North just goes about her life like she's an only child, you know, because she like
hilarious.
She took Saint on that soccer trip with all of his friends, and she was like, yeah, like Chicago and Psalm, like they're the young ones, they're like babies, they're like besties.
Yeah,
like Saint like would love it if North would play with him, but like North's like, get the fuck away from
She's
me.
hilarious.
Did you see the clip of her just eating an onion?
Yes.
Raw?
Yes. or she was like, Kim is full glam, and she's like, Mom, you need a pimple patch.
I mean, she's amazing.
She terrifies me.
I'm so like excited to see like the trajectory of where,
right, what they do, like
yes,
those kids
because
when
like
they decided to take over the world.
right, because right now it's like the Kardashians to us are what like their kids will be to our kids probably.
Yeah. And she in that interview she did, literally the interview she did where they were like, who's your style icon? She was like, myself. She was like, I want to. She's like, one day, like, I want to own Skims, like, and Yeezy.
I know.
Like, okay.
And
yeah,
you
get
and you will.
And
that's the crazy part.
Yep.
Oh, you
And
want
will.
to? You're going to.
Yep. It's all yours.
Yeah.
Simba.
Yeah. Did you see the video of where, I mean, it was in the Kardashians, but it made me laugh, of Kim Kardashian, where Courtney and Kim were talking about the difference of like, you know, how they parent their kids, and you know, Courtney was like, I go about it like more of a loving way, and like Kim's like, well, sometimes I'm just like, get the fuck to bed. Like I could totally see Kim just being like, go the fuck to bed, or like, why the fuck are you still up?
Right.
Like that's, I love that, because I love
too.
like, I think Kim Kardashian is really funny, and when we see
Me
that
too.
side of her,
I love it.
I love it so much. Rakuten is the smartest way to save money when you shop. You can get cash back at over 3,700 stores across every single category, including fashion, beauty, electronics, home essentials, travel, dining, and so much more. Some places that we absolutely love to shop are obviously Sephora, you know, Urban Outfitters, Bloomingdale's. Membership is free and easy to sign up. The store pays Rakuten a commission for sending them shoppers, and Rakuten shares the commission with its members. You get paid via check or PayPal quarterly. Maximize your savings by stacking cash back on top of other deals like store sales and coupons. Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving right now. Our members have earned over $4.6 billion in cash back. Start shopping at Rakuten.com or get the Rakuten app to start saving today. Your cash back really adds up. While we're on the topics of the Kardashians, I feel like we can transition into Chris Appleton and Lukas Gage.
True.
They, you know, Kim Kardashian did marry them, right?
She did a lot for them.
Yeah, the whole last episode was about them getting married,
and
which
you
is
know,
insane.
And she did a whole speech for them, and she advised them to get a prenup. Glad they did.
Right. Do you think Kim was like, Chris, I know you guys are having issues. Like, please, just like, have the TMZ article come out after the episode airs.
Right. I was thinking, I saw this too. Someone was like, this is a little fishy, isn't it? And I'm like, okay, it's not that big of a deal actually. But like, either way, even if it came out before, I would still want to see this episode because I would want to see how they like interacted with each other.
How did this happen?
Yeah. I think I would maybe be more inclined to watch this episode if it came out before. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Because
now you're like, wait.
Now I want to see them.
Yeah, like what was the chemistry like?
Right.
But yeah, they are, you know, they're getting divorced, and it was after 6 months.
Yeah.
And it's not the shortest marriage we've ever seen. You know what I mean?
I think.
Yeah, like I heard it was like completely different life styles or something. I don't know.
Fair. I mean, Chris travels the world with his celebrity clients and like has children and is in a totally different world than I feel like Lukas is in. Like, Lukas is like a Hollywood it boy, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of a bummer.
Right.
I never knew too much about them.
Yeah.
But they look cute together.
Right. When it was like, oh, they're going to get married, it was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was. I was like, oh, that's great. I'm excited for them.
Right.
Yeah.
We love. Go for it. You crazy kids.
Right.
Didn't work out. And you're just like, where did it all go wrong?
Where did it go wrong? How do we not know?
Yeah.
When a divorce happens that fast, in my mind, I'm like, well, at least they didn't really join everything up completely. It has to be an easier break. A clean split at that point. Like, you're like, you don't have like joint shit and you got your stuff, he's got his, the prenup. It's like, all right, back to how this was 6 months and a day ago.
Yeah. And at least they had the awareness to end it 6 months in and not like be miserable for years. And then, like,
totally.
they just hate each other and they hate their lives. And they're like, all right, we're just going to get divorced. And that was a fun little thing we did.
Why not?
Yep. Yeah. All right, last topic. Grammy nominations. We didn't talk about that. We could just touch on it really quickly.
Let's talk about it.
It's the usual. You know,
What I actually didn't look too much into
for the Grammy
like,
nominations, when I see them, I'm like,
no, I was
yes,
surprised. But
really. For when I see them, I go, yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, you know, and I mean this in the nicest way to like some like, and I'm glad some people, pun intended, are getting their flowers. But like Miley Cyrus, I just got nominated for flowers. Miley Cyrus.
There we go. Sorry.
I would not have thought like, oh, this is a Grammy.
Same.
Album's gonna get nominated for a Grammy. You know, love it, love the album, love her, love the song.
And
I think
I also
the song
think like
was so big.
Yeah,
I think like sometimes this is one of those things where I'm like, I don't actually know.
Yeah,
Like some people get so worked up over this kind of stuff, and I'm like, I know some music that I really like. But I know that it probably is not going to win a Grammy. Like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, this should have been in a Grammy. Like, I have no idea.
I know.
I'm not.
What's the criteria?
There's also like people that I feel like no matter what they put out are on the list. Like John Batiste. I just feel like anything he does gets nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah.
You know who I was really happy for? Madison Beer.
Me too.
Like her getting, the credit she deserves. I think that she is a wonderful artist.
I
she
agree.
seems like
I'm
a really
super
sweet
excited for her.
person.
She is.
I think that she gets hate that she really, really doesn't deserve. And I think that her music is fantastic.
I was happy for a lot of the a lot of girlies, a lot of
power
girls
out there.
You know,
in the
Boy
Grammys.
Genius is on here a
Yeah.
lot.
I
Like
love
that's
Boy
awesome.
Genius. Yeah.
You know, love Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah.
Like that's a big one. Obviously, like
Olivia
then
Rodrigo.
Taylor Swift, SZA was nominated. I think SZA had the most nominations, which is
All
also
people
huge.
I love.
Yeah.
It is kind of like
Lana
nice.
Del Rey's on here. Like it's a lot of the pop girls.
Yeah, it's nice when like you listen to a bunch of these people and then you're like, wait, do I have taste?
Yeah.
Do I like actually know what I'm talking about with this whole music thing?
Right.
I know. I do. I feel like sometimes the Grammys, people either love them, hate them, think that it's just the not accurate and all those things.
Right.
I mean, but like that's just award shows are fun, but that's how they go. One of the categories I do always love is Best New Artist because when you're nominated for Best New Artist, those people lose their shit, and I just couldn't be more happy for them.
I'm so happy for them, but a lot of times you're like, people have known about them for years.
I know. The criteria for Best New Artist is interesting.
It is.
Yeah, because it's like you've been around for a while, but now you're Best New Artist.
Right. But what is it again? I don't remember, but
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Fred again's been around for a while, and he got nominated for Best New Artist.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. All I know is
Shout out
Gracie
Fred.
Abrams. Yeah.
Right?
Seriously.
Gracie Abrams, Ice Spice, Jelly Roll. Noah Khan, was very happy for. Love him.
Best New Artist.
Yeah.
Wait, that's
yeah.
huge.
Yeah, I know.
We got to see Renee Rapp on there.
I was just thinking that.
Honestly, thank you for bringing that up because I am shocked she isn't on here and she should be.
Maybe she will be. Like
she will be
right?
soon.
Like maybe it's
like
her fifth album that'll do.
Maybe by her fifth album she gets nominated. But
yeah.
like I know for a fact. I say this with confidence. She will have an EGOT. She will be an EGOT.
I love that prediction.
I got chills when you said that.
I love that
because
prediction.
It's like, she is so talented all around.
She is one of
the coolest.
She's the coolest.
And her you went to her concert in
did.
Brooklyn the night before I went at Terminal 5 and I was like, God damn it. But the her voice is unbelievable.
She is so unbelievably talented in every single aspect. It's just like it's mind blowing.
And really a great actor. I know she doesn't do as much and like now she's going to be off the Sex Live
but it's sad.
Which is so
but like
upsetting. She's like my favorite character.
She could go in any direction.
Yeah.
And she will.
Yeah.
Like I really don't doubt it. Like there's like I know deep in my heart.
You heard it here first. Fucking Broadway star.
You heard it here first.
Yes.
She's a star.
Yeah.
She really is.
Absolutely. Could not agree more. And then honestly, I feel like those are the big ones that everybody cares about. And those were the people that were in it the most.
Right.
Yeah.
And
SZA, Miley, Taylor.
For me, it made
Olivia.
sense. I was like, yes, these are the big artists this year.
Same.
With big moves.
Making moves.
They're making big moves this year.
Yeah.
All right. That wraps up the topics Thank you so much for joining us with the topics.
Thank you for having me.
But we're gonna do a quick little game.
I can't
wait. We've kept you for a while now.
No,
so
I really want to play the game.
Okay, we're gonna play the game.
I'm excited.
We're gonna do that next. Introducing Tableau, the new way to watch and record live TV for free, including live sports like football, basketball, hockey, and more. You can get 70 plus channels from some of the most popular broadcast networks like NBC, ABC, CBS, and more. And you can never miss a game. Tableau allows you to record up to 50 hours of content, and you can pause and rewind so you never miss a play. Pay once, watch forever. Buy a Tableau device and enjoy watching TV for free. No subscriptions, no contracts, no fees. It's an easy setup. Just connect the Tableau to an antenna in your home's Wi-Fi, and you can watch on any smart device, TV, tablet, or phone, anywhere in your home. Go to tableautv.com to learn more.
Okay, we are going to play a little game. We have our Beat Re and Fran card game that is honestly new. No one's seen it, and this is the first time everyone's seeing it right now in this very moment. It has not been discussed.
If you have been watching them play this and you wish you could play it from home, now you'll get the chance.
Exactly.
There you
so
go.
fun. You can do it with
Kelsey's
friends.
really selling it.
I actually think it's such
We
a
have
wonderful
bunch of
idea.
different packs in there.
Look
You
at all
can
the
see
packs.
Tons of questions.
And the rules, of course, listed out for everybody. This will be on sale for Black Friday, and it explains the whole rules. It's so exciting.
Now,
like, this is so cool that we have our own game that you could buy. Okay, so, if you watch this show and you play Beat Rhea and Fran with us, you know how this goes.
I'm nervous.
You've played on stage with us in LA.
Oh my God.
And
that was a crazy, that was one of the drunkest nights of my whole life.
It was a fun night.
It was a
fun. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do 9 questions this time around. This is what we do at our live show. I'm going to host. Fran and Kelsey are going to play against each other.
I'm scared.
We are going to do Rotten Tomato score. I'm going to pick a movie. You guys are going to, guess the Rotten Tomato score. Whoever's closest will go first. And I will be timing you guys 30 seconds each, right? On the clock?
Yep.
Okay, because we didn't, we filmed another one yesterday.
Yeah,
We forgot
we
to
just
do that.
Yeah.
So the movie is
This way.
Good Burger. What is the Rotten Tomato score for Good Burger?
Rhea, what's funny is when we were doing this yesterday, I thought of that movie.
Did you?
Yeah. But I didn't want to say it because I was like, Nickelodeon.
Right.
Too heavy. Good Burger. I'll throw out a guess. I'm going to say like 40.
I was going to say 48, but I can also go like 36.
Hey, you'll cover everything above 48, so.
Okay, so which one do you want to do?
48.
Fran's closer. It's 33%.
Ooh.
You should have went with 36.
Well,
Sorry, honey.
I've been told to follow my gut.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Sorry.
my God.
It's not as easy as it looks, huh?
Oh, shut up over there. Question number 1 to Francesca.
Wait, okay, so you ask her, and there's
And
not
then
like a
it-
buzzer.
No.
And then if she gets it wrong, goes to you, and then you'll get the next question.
Right. Okay,
All right.
sorry.
Ariana Grande's Thank You Next music video references 4 movies. What are they?
They are. Thank you. Next. Mean Girls. Legally Blonde.
15 seconds left.
Legally Blonde, Mean Girls. I don't think I'm going to remember the other 2. Clueless? No.
Time is up.
Yeah, I cannot think of the last 2.
I have no idea. I'm going to say Mean Girls for sure. I'm also, because why not, going to say Legally Blonde. I'm going to say,
10 seconds left on the clock.
I have no idea.
Okay, no points for
points.
anybody. The answer is Mean Girls, Bring It On, 13 Going on 30, and Legally Blonde.
Bring It On.
Bring
and
It
13.
On.
Oh, the
13 going on
toothbrush
30.
part,
The dress, the butterfly. Yep.
Okay. Sorry.
Next
Idiots,
question.
Is this for me or
This
for
is to
one's for
Kelsey.
you.
Okay.
What Harry Styles song starts with this? Should we just search romantic comedies on Netflix and then see what we find?
I
those are
the
lyrics.
beginning of the song.
It's the beginning of the song.
Yeah. I'm notoriously bad at lyrics.
I'm notoriously good at lyrics, and I didn't know Harry just did a Netflix and chill intro in one of his songs. Maybe
5 seconds left.
I have no idea. How the hell? What does he say that?
Fran?
Sushi restaurant.
That is incorrect. The answer is woman.
Oh.
He says it. He's not singing it, but he's like, should we just search romantic? Like that's how it starts.
Is that
Before
in
the
his
song.
first album?
God, this is hard.
That's
Woman?
Woman is
On his first one.
on his first album. Yeah.
So it's 0-0 so far.
We're doing amazing.
And we are 2 questions in.
Yeah.
We have
Yep.
7 questions left.
Obviously.
You know what's crazy is like also I have at some point heard all of these questions.
Because this is from our game.
Like they're from our game.
That's,
You know?
that's true.
Like we've done 100 games
Yeah.
and we just crowdsourced all the questions that have been asked.
Right.
So those like I've technically been asked all of these.
That's okay. It's okay. That's all right.
Yep. just wanted to throw that out there. Okay.
Thank you for your
sorry. Go ahead,
honesty.
Rhea.
Next question, and this is to Francesca. What is the name of the band in the movie Camp Rock?
Connect 3.
That is correct.
I'm so happy you knew that because I would have not known that either.
1 point. I said 1 point. 1 point.
That's Jonas Brothers. That's where
Yeah,
I
you
can't be
thrive.
getting those questions wrong because I got a couple wrong recently and I was really embarrassed.
I'm going to shuffle these around here.
Okay.
Not to cater, but the next question was a Camp Rock question again. So we can't have
Thank you.
Fair.
Camp Rock. Okay. This next question, and this is question number 4, going to Kelsey.
Yep.
The question is, finish this Taylor Swift lyric from her song, This Is Me Trying.
Okay.
They told me all of my cages were mental.
Tried to break down all my potential. I have no idea.
That's a great guess.
Doesn't she say that in that song? They told me all of my cages were mental. So I got wasted like all my potential.
Correct!
Yeah. See, you just had to sing it out.
There you go.
Thank
there
you.
you go. 1-1. Fran.
I don't even have like
Kelsey.
when we get asked questions like that. I don't even have a guess. Like that's how bad it is.
That's a tough song.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 5.
Okay.
To Francesca. What artist wrote Ariana Grande's song "Just a Little Bit of Your Heart"?
That's a good song.
Harry Styles. B. Ryan Tedder. C. Ed Sheeran. D. Jessie J.
All potential options besides Harry, I feel like. Ryan Tedder, Ed Sheeran. I'm going to go Jessie J.
Incorrect.
Over to you, Kelsey.
Thank God. I am going to say Harry Styles.
That is correct.
Wow. He wrote a song for Ariana
That's a
Grande?
gotcha question.
Noah winked at me when you said not
I
Harry.
think I might know all these questions like by heart.
When you said it can't be Harry, Noah gave me a wink.
Noah, I mean, you have, like...
I mean, there's a lot of questions.
I know, but
Yeah.
you put together the game every week.
This is your little baby
and
right
Noah
here.
fact checks every question, so...
That makes sense. Noah, you should know every single one of these.
Okay, question number, so it's 2-1 Kelsey. Question number 6 to Kelsey.
Oh, okay.
What year did the first season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians air?
2009.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect, Francesca.
2000...
Oh, I guess I could have done math. Do the math.
2004.
Incorrect, 2007.
Damn.
Okay. You don't get credit for yelling the answer out. Like, you know the
Fran's
answer.
so
You
mad
know
that-
these.
Fran's so mad that I know every single one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed to know every single one of them.
That's a
it's all
tough
memory.
question.
Yeah.
That is impressive. No.
Thank you. Kelsey.
Okay, We are on question number 7.
Yep.
And the score is 2-1 Kelsey. This question is to Fran. The question is, which of these songs is not covered in season 1 of Bridgerton? A, Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. B, Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. C, Girls Like You by Maroon 5. Or D, Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus.
Wrecking Ball.
That is correct.
Yay.
Good job. We are now tied.
I've never seen an episode of that show.
Bridgerton is good. The first season is really good.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
This is question number 8, and this is for Kelsey.
Okay.
What movie mistakenly won the Oscar for Best Picture in 2017?
Fucking. Oh my god. I think about this a lot. Who was on the stage? Oh my god.
You know this.
Maybe
Who won it or who accidentally won it?
What movie mistakenly won
mistakenly.
the Oscar for Best
Yeah,
Picture in 2017?
it was
You got 4 seconds left.
oh, I don't remember.
Dang. Francesca?
La La Land.
That is
I
correct.
was gonna say the musical with Emma Stone, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
the
you
name
gotta
of
say
it.
the name.
La La
Okay.
Land. And then Moonstruck. Not
Yeah.
Moonstruck.
Yeah.
Moonlight. Moonstruck is a movie from the 80s.
Yeah, that was
Moonlight.
That was a good moment.
Moonlight. You guys won. He's like, you guys won.
Like, this is not a joke.
This is not a joke.
Come
Moonlight,
up.
you guys won.
I mean, it was like
Unreal.
so unreal,
Unbelievable.
like so insane.
There's one more question. I think
Okay.
that would mean, well, you now, or it's 3-2, right? Yeah, it's 3-2. Fran,
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Right.
Fran's winning.
Right.
This question's to Fran. If she doesn't get it and then you get it, then you're tied. But I think Fran's absolutely going to get this one. It's
Okay.
an easy one. Okay.
Oh, not hitting me with the Noah.
I am.
Noah. Oh, this
And
one's an
now-
easy one.
And now
He does that to us sometimes.
I see why
Really?
you do it, but I
Yeah.
also know we've got, like, this
Yep.
is just... What actor has starred in different rom-coms with the following actresses? And what were the movies? Oh, I didn't see the double feature there, but that's also easy.
Wow.
Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Gardner, Kate Hudson.
It's just one person.
One person, 3 movies.
Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer
Gardner and Kate Hudson.
Gardner, Kate Hudson. Okay, so I'll go Matthew McConaughey and say
15 seconds.
Wedding Planner and Ghosts of Girlfriend's Past and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Correct!
You took the words right out of my mouth.
And
that was a good question.
Yeah, that was a good question. And the winner is Fran. But
Wow.
you put up a good fight, Kelsey.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
No, you did. You
Let's not
absolutely
forget
did.
that I have seen these
All those
questions.
questions before. So, you know.
and still got some of them wrong.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
That's
that was
okay.
fun. That was fun. I really
Yeah.
enjoy this game. I'm gonna buy it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We
You're
also
welcome.
just-
No, I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, thank you so much. All right, guys, that wraps up Beat Rhea and Fran, and you can purchase this game soon, Black Friday. We're super, super excited about this. I think it's a really, really fun game to play at home with your friends. If you want to just stay in, play it, do whatever, I think it's going to be a ton of fun. And then
amazing.
you too can get into fights with your friends like
Yeah.
we do on this show.
Totally.
And then maybe you'll relate to it a little bit more.
Yep.
All right, there you go. That wraps it up. Beat Rhea and Fran.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Thank you for letting me play.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you, Kelsey, so much for joining us.
Thank you for having
You
me.
are the absolute best. It was a pleasure seeing you yesterday
You
and
both are the
today.
best.
You are a favorite third chair.
You
For
absolutely.
us, you know?
Stop it.
And thank you for dealing with the multiple fire alarms that
I
we have
loved
dealt with
every
in the
second
hotel.
of it.
And we love you so much, and we're just so happy for you for everything.
I'm so happy for you guys. I
thank you
love
so
you
much.
both so much, and
Weddings
I'm
and
honored to be
babies.
here.
Yes,
I
it's
know
all
we're
so
growing
exciting.
up.
And you have the most beautiful blue eyes ever. And I've been staring into the whole
Stop
time.
it, you.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office, and we will talk to you guys on Friday.